"Keep the change," he said. The coins clinked across the counter, but the manager didn't catch them. She let them fall. Her manicured hand lifted a napkin instead, sweeping the cash straight into the trash bin with yesterday's coffee grounds. The restaurant went silent. Steam hissed from the espresso machine. A waiter froze mid-step. Across the marble counter, a man in a plain jacket and calm eyes simply watched. No shouting, no scene. Just stillness, the kind that makes everyone else uncomfortable. Rachel. "Sir, we maintain standards here." Whispers rippled through the customers. Someone lifted a phone, recording. She didn't know the truth yet, that the man she just humiliated didn't come for coffee. He came for the keys. Camera closes in on the trash bin. A folded bill half buried in brown paper. The sound fades under the narrator's final line. In this place, arrogance just threw away its future. It was just before lunch rush at Pinnacle Cafe, the kind of upscale restaurant where appearances mean more than people. Rachel Morrison ruled the floor like a queen, efficient, polished, untouchable. Her staff feared her temper almost as much as her clipboard. The man she'd dismissed, Marcus Reed, waited quietly by the counter, still as a shadow. The 47 to 83 she'd tossed into the trash wasn't about money. It was about what she saw when she looked at him, someone she thought didn't belong. Rachel's voice carried across the dining hall. "Security will escort you out if you keep loitering." Customers shifted uncomfortably. One whispered, "That's going too far." A student in the corner lifted her phone, live streaming. But Marcus didn't argue. He simply said, "I'd like to speak with the owner." Rachel smirked. "You're looking at her." She wasn't, not even close. Marcus adjusted the slim leather folder tucked under his arm. Embossed initials glinting under the chandelier light. Out front, the digital clock ticked down. 5 minutes until inspection. What Rachel thought was control was already slipping through her fingers. The staff could feel it, a shift in the air, a quiet reckoning waiting to begin. The cafe filled with tension. Rachel wiped an already spotless counter, muttering about trouble customers. A businessman nearby frowned. He'd seen everything. Marcus stood still, studying the decor. Spotless marble, designer chairs, and a framed certificate of excellence on the wall. It read, "Pinnacle Restaurant Group, Division of Thompson Holdings." His eyes lingered on the name, Thompson Holdings, his company. Rachel called over security. "Joe, please handle this gentleman." Joe stepped forward, unsure. Marcus's calm unnerved him. "Sir, I'm going to need you to leave." Marcus smiled faintly. "Of course, but first, could I get a receipt for my purchase?" Rachel hesitated. "Our system's down." The lie hung heavy in the air. The live stream counter ticked upward. 200, 500, 1,000 viewers. Some people destroy themselves without help. All it takes is the world watching. Behind the counter, the health inspector entered early, clipboard in hand. Rachel froze. The digital timer on the kitchen wall blinked red. Inspection in progress. Marcus looked at the inspector, then back at Rachel. "Perfect timing," he said quietly. Her jaw tightened. "Excuse me? You're about to see what real accountability looks like." And with that, Marcus unzipped his leather folder, the sound slicing through the silence like judgment. Every eye in the restaurant locked on him. From the folder, Marcus pulled a white business card. Heavy stock, gold lettering. He laid it on the counter with precision. The manager read the name. Her breath caught. Marcus Reed, Regional Director, Thompson Hospitality Group. Her face drained of color. The businessman in the corner muttered, "You're kidding." Marcus's tone stayed even. "I came here this morning for a site visit before finalizing an acquisition. Congratulations. You've just made it unforgettable." The inspector looked up sharply. "Acquisition?" Marcus nodded. "As of 10 o'clock today, this location and 5 others belong to Thompson Holdings." Rachel staggered back. The staff stared at her, realization sinking in. Marcus continued, "Instead of observing operations discreetly, I witnessed your treatment firsthand. Every word, every action, documented and streamed live." The inspector flipped through her checklist, voice firm. "This establishment is already in violation. Add misconduct to the file." The digital timer hit 0. Red letters blinked. Inspection failed. In less than an hour, pride turned profit into peril, Rachel whispered. "I didn't know." Marcus looked her in the eye. "That was the test. You weren't supposed to." The inspector finished her notes. The live stream had crossed 10,000 views. The chat filled with words like justice and karma. Marcus turned to the staff. "I'm not here to punish. I'm here to rebuild." To Rachel, his voice softened, but only slightly. "Every decision we make when we think no one's watching defines us." He reached for the trash bin. With gloved hands, he pulled out the crumpled bills she'd thrown thrown away, set them on the counter, and said quietly, "This isn't about money, it's about respect." He placed them in his wallet and faced the inspector. Effective immediately, this manager's position is terminated. Her behavior doesn't represent what this company stands for. Applause spread through the cafe, first from the staff, then from the customers. Even the businessman stood, clapping once in silent respect. Marcus looked toward the camera, the live stream still rolling. To everyone watching, dignity is the highest currency. Spend it wisely. As Rachel walked out, eyes down, the inspector approached Marcus. "I've never seen an inspection end like this." Marcus smiled faintly. Then maybe today's not an ending. The change she threw away wasn't just his. It was her own. The moment she stopped seeing people as equal. And the man she tried to humiliate, he didn't need revenge. He already owned the room.